Okay, prepare yourself for a session of relaxation, lying on the floor or the bed, with the head slightly elevated, and if you need to, you can cover the body to remain warm. Now, in the relaxation, we want to retain an awareness in the mind, not falling asleep. So please, at this point, program your mind with the awareness to remain awake, not allowing drowsiness to overcome your mind. So please program your mind, I will remain aware and alert while allowing my body and mind to relax deeply. Now soften the body. Feel inside where there's harshness or holding or tension, and try to soften all of those places. And as you allow the body to sink into the earth element, everything that's touching the bed, so the heaviness of the body, allowing everything to sink down into that sensation of heaviness. And now just observe for the very natural breath to begin to arise. Now very naturally, when we inhale, the breath arouses our awareness slightly. When we allow the breath to go out, the body is releasing. So let these actions become conscious. The body knows very well how to breathe. It's just that our mind and our habits get in the way and obstruct the natural breathing process. Become aware first of sensations in the body that attract your attention. These are probably the habitual places where we hold tension, perhaps in your abdomen, your lower back, your shoulders. Allow your awareness to just rest into those places very gently, and be aware of the sensations present there. As you observe and feel these sensations, breathe deeply into those areas. Then breathe out and think to yourself, let go. So let the exhaling breath carry the tension out of the body. Release the tightness in those areas. As we become more skillful in this letting go, we can make it happen more rapidly. And we can also use the same method of just releasing the tension in the held areas when we're practicing meditation, or through our busy working day when we notice that tension has arisen, or there's contraction or discomfort in certain parts of the body. We can just remind ourselves to release, breathe out, and let go. So now we'll begin with a very effective relaxation method, and then we'll progress with mindfulness of the whole body. So we're going to begin by consciously tightening every part of the body and then releasing it. So begin to tighten your toes, tighten your toes in your feet, And breathe out, letting go. So be aware of these two sensations of tightening. So now we'll move into the calves, the lower legs, the knees, the thighs. Tighten, tighten, tighten your buttocks, your hips and buttocks. Lower back and abdominal area. Tight, tight. And breathe out and let go. And just feel that tension pouring out of the body with the exhaling breath. Now we'll move up into the chest, the throat, the shoulders, arms, upper and lower arms, hands, face, eyes, jaw, mouth, forehead. Tighten them all. Tight, tight, tight. Tighten the jaw, the face, tight. Breathe out and let go. So feel that melting of the tension just pouring out. Now lastly, be aware of any held emotions or thoughts in your mind stream. Notice that there's a physical correlation to those thoughts. They may locate themselves in a particular part of your body. If there's fear or anxiety or frustration, notice the correlating physical sensation. And as you notice it, exacerbate it as much as you can, and then breathe out and let go. Now allow the body and your breath to just settle into their natural states, allowing the body to be still and relaxed, apart from the rhythmic, natural movement of your breath. And allow the breath to be natural. Just follow it with your awareness. Feeling the inhale, the in-breath coming in. Feeling the abdomen, chest, lungs. And feeling the out-breath as the abdomen falls down slightly. The breath goes out, the ribcage falls. And follow the breath out to the very end of the breath, and there's a space there, a space of stillness. And then without making any effort whatsoever, the inhalation will arise very naturally, perhaps more deeply, because when we breathe out fully, then very naturally there's a nice full inhalation. Let the breath proceed naturally, just as if you were in a deep sleep state, but your mind remains aware, observing in the body how the breath flows into the abdomen, rising and falling. You feel the sensation of the breath at the nostrils. The chest moving slightly. Allow the breathing to be effortless, but retain awareness, gently observing the movement of the breath. As thoughts flow through, allow them just to pass in and flow out with the breath, like clouds that are blown away by the wind, allowing the clarity of the sun to shine through, the clarity of your awareness to simply be present. Again, we will move through the entire body, being aware of sensations that arise, not responding to them in any way, but being aware that these sensations are the language of the body. If we're able to just rest with them, we can release them and understand and deepen the connection between the mind, the body, and the breath. So if you observe particular kinds of thoughts that arise, perhaps anxiety, perhaps frustration, fear, observe them like a witness, breathing in and breathing out. Slowly you will see that there's a change as the blocked energy held in those parts of the body begins to release itself. Now we'll move to the face, the eyes, the forehead, the mouth, the jaw, the right brain, the left brain, the brainstem at the base of the skull, and the space between the two ears. Bring your awareness to your throat, to your neck, to your chest, your shoulders, shoulder joints, armpits, arms, upper arm bones, being aware of flesh, skin, bones, muscle. Now move deeper into the body, being aware of your lungs as the breath flows in and out. You may be aware of your heart beating. You may be aware of the diaphragm muscle going down as you breathe in and rising up as you empty the lungs. You may observe some sensation under the right rib cage at the place of the liver, perhaps a little bit warmer. You may be aware of the navel and the intestinal area. Be aware of your bladder, your genitals, the whole area around the navel and the lower abdomen. And as your awareness goes deeper into the body, you can be aware of the whole length of the spine deep inside. You can be aware of your hip bones, the muscle and skin on the thighs moving down, the front of the knees and the back of the knees, the calves, the ankles, the toes. Simply observing sensation and allowing the slow rhythm of the breath to be the foundational object of your awareness. Just aware of the breath flowing in. Perhaps you feel the sensation at the nostril, cool as it comes in, a little warmer as it flows out. Perhaps you're aware of the ribcage moving as you breathe. Perhaps the gentle rising and falling of your abdomen. Just be the witness of this simple natural process of breath flowing in and flowing out, and with each exhalation more deeply entering into the space of stillness following the exhalation. Now at this point we're going to raise your awareness a little bit. I'd like you to actually roll to your right side gently and just lie on your right side. And we'll move into a quiet meditation mode for just a couple of minutes. And if you can sit up at this point with your back straight, it will help you to be alert. You can put a cushion under your hips or lean against the wall. With the back as straight as you can make it comfortably. And again, let your focus be on the breath with the gentle movement of the abdomen, rising as you breathe in and gently pulling back as you breathe out. With the inhalation, have a sense of gently raising your awareness to be slightly more alert. So meditation is a gentle, awake state with relaxation in the body, but the mind quietly alert. So focus your mind just gently now so that you're more keenly aware as you breathe out, letting go of any thoughts that arise in your mind, following the breath to the end of the exhalation, and rest gently in the space there. When it's time for the breath to come in, it just arises naturally. The mind becomes slightly more alert. Releasing and pausing at the end of each exhalation in a space of stillness. At this point, we'll prepare to come out of the meditation, but create a clear sankalpa, intention to yourself. May I be happy, may my life be rich and fulfilled. May all of those around me be happy and fulfilled. And have a sense that from the state of your own well-being, you'll be able to offer out to others, to assist in their well-being, and have a sense of now moving out into the world and carrying into it your own sense of happiness and wellness. And may all beings be happy.